इस एक्टिविटीज़ में आपको कुछ सेंटेंसेस दिए हैं। इनमें से कौन से सेंटेंसेस या एक्टिविटीज़ आप आपके डे टू डे लाइफ में अप्लाई करते हो या यूज़ करते हो। एंड दी स्टेटमेंट्स आर: वन, आई मेक फ्रेंड्स easily. Next, I wish to be friends with someone, but my friendship is rejected. Next, someone has extended a hand of friendship towards me and I have not accepted it. Next, I have a large group of friends but no best buddy. Next, I have a small group of close friends and have no wish to interact with anyone else. And last one, I have cordial relationships with all, but I cannot connect with anyone. Now the choice is yours, but probability of answer is 1. I make friends easily. And next one is fourth one. I have a large group of friends, but no best buddy. Next activity, complete the following wave diagram. And main point is फ्रेंडशिप टू मी मीन्स, यानी कि मेरे लिए फ्रेंडशिप क्या है। आंसर: फ्रेंडशिप टू मी मीन्स शेयरिंग माई फीलिंग्स, जॉयज एंड सॉरोज। नेक्स्ट, सेविंग माई फ्रेंड्स फ्रॉम कमिटिंग अ मिस्टेक। नेक्स्ट, लव माई फ्रेंड अनकंडीशनली। नेक्स्ट, spending quality time together. Next one, giving and receiving gifts. Next, having long conversation. And last one, sharing my feelings, joys and sorrows. Next activity, if you see someone lonely or sad, you will dash dash. मतलब अगर आप किसी अकेले या सैड दुखी व्यक्ति को देखते हो, पर्सन को देखते हो, तो आप डैश डैश करोगे। आंसर: ए, ट्राई टू चीयर द पर्सन बाय टॉकिंग समथिंग प्लीजेंट। बी, ट्राई टू डिस्ट्रैक्ट द पर्सन's attention by doing some activity together. C, discuss the problems if the person wants to. Give a patient hearing and also try to suggest some possible solutions. Let's see textual questions. Number 1, Joe doesn't want to be pussycat because. Answer: pussycat symbolizes lethargy. Joe was always on the lookout for excitements and thrills. She was an adventurous girl who does not want to away her time sleeping like idle away her time sleeping like a pussycat and enjoy the warmth of the fireplace on a cold winter afternoon. She would rather find out something interesting to spend her time. Next question. Guess the meaning of hidden glories in the context of the mansion mentioned in the story. Answer: the expression has been used in the context of the mansion where Laurie lives. It has a glimpse of lovely things and a look of an enchanted house, which probably hides lots of attractions inside. Next question. Explain. That boy is suffering for society and fun. Answer: the young boy Laurie is lonely and longs for having fun with friends of his age groups, play with them, and enjoy life the way a boy of his age does. The absence of company of friends and fun has made him dull, which is affecting him like a disease. Next question. Discuss as dull as Tom and name the figure of speech. Answer: the figure of speech is simile, as the dullness of the house is directly compared to the serious and dull atmosphere in the tomb. The boy meant by the expression that his house is very boring. Next question. Complete the sentence. A little gentleman means. Answer. The young boy is referred to as a little gentleman. Here, as he talks and behaves decently with others, he has a good upbringing which has taught him to welcome guests at his place by presenting himself as well as his room tidily. Next question. Make a list of gifts you give or receive to from your friends. Answer. The gifts I usually give or receive to from my friends are 1. Books, 2. Cosmetics, 3. Various food items, 4th one accessories. Next question. Complete the sentence in your own words. Hunger is related to food. Laurie is hungry for dash dash. Answer. Laurie is a lonely young boy who is hungry for spending happy times both at home and with friends. He belongs to a rich family where he gets everything but suitable companions to have fun with. That is why he longs for food for his mind. That is happy times with friends. Next question. Laurie has dash dash and he doesn't have dash dash things. Answer. Laurie has 1. A rich house filled with loneliness. 2. A kind but indifferent grandpa. 3. Half a dozen servant and tutor Mr. Brooke. And next point, he doesn't have his mother. Next, friends and companions. And third one, anyone to go out with. Next question, describe the effect of Laurie's words on Joe. Answer. Joe started talking with Laurie frankly. Her words had lots of positive effects on Laurie as he was longing for exactly those things which Joe mentioned. For their first meeting, Joe was a bit blunt, but Laurie liked her bluntness since he could recognize Joe's sincerity and kindness hidden in those words. He started feeling comfortable in Joe's company and enjoyed every bit of humorous description of Aunt March. Next question. Find out what good breeding means. Answer. Good breeding means that a person is well behaved, polite, cultured, and refined, which are the results of his upbringing, training, as well as family atmosphere. Next question. List some of the things that you need in order to be happy. Answer. These things that I need in order to be happy are 1. A supportive family and dependable friends. 2. Hobbies to occupy myself during my free time. 3. A healthy life for me as well as my family members. 4. Sufficient money earned from satisfying career. Next question. A fellow can't live on books. Explain. Answer. A fellow, of course, cannot live on books, though books are his emotional support and, in many ways, his best friends. But he also needs someone, a companion with whom he can share his feelings, fulfill his curiosities, have fun, etc. Human contact is a necessity in a person's life since a few words and exchange of ideas collected from the books can work wonders, giving immense pleasure. Next question. List the things that Joe notices in the portrait. Answer. 1. The gentleman in the portrait is not as handsome as her own grandfather. 2. Though the gentleman is having a grim face, his kind eyes assure that there is nothing to be afraid of him. And third one, from his books, it appears that he has tremendous willpower. Next question. Find out the reason for Joe's dismay. Answer. Joe loudly expressed her opinions on Laurie's grandfather while looking at his portraits. When she came to know that the gentleman had heard all her comments, she felt embarrassed. She felt uncomfortable to face the old gentleman and felt like running away. Next question, complete the sentence. And sentence is, in spite of Joe's apprehensions, grandpa is dash dash. Answer 1. Having kinder eyes than what the painting shows. 2. Having a shy twinkle in his eyes which could lessen Joe's fear. And 3. Quite a friendly gentleman. Next question. Discuss what Joe meant by 1. Only trying to be neighborly, sir. 2. Seems a little lonely. And 3. Splendid Christmas present. Answer 1. By saying only trying to be neighborly, sir, Joe means she just wanted to be friendly with Laurie as he was her neighbor. She strongly felt that neighbors should know each other well. 2. Joe had observed Laurie now and again, and she felt Laurie had badly needed company since he always eagerly looked at his neighbors as if he was missing the fun with they were having. To her, he appeared to be a lonely boy longing for enjoyment with friends. And third one, splendid Christmas present. And that means Joe remembered the beautiful Christmas present that was sent to the March family by their neighbor Mr. Lawrence, and she felt it was a nice gesture by their neighbor. Next question. Guess the meaning of the phrase go on being neighborly in the context. Answer. The phrase go on being neighborly in the context of the story means being friendly and helpful to the people living in one's neighborhood. Next question. Bring out the contrast in the lives of Joe and Laurie in a few lines. Answer. Joe belonged to a happy family who, according to Laurie, had always good times together. Laurie was hungry to have company of friends and was a lonely boy. Joe had a loving mother who used to take care of her children, but Laurie was a motherless child who badly missed his mother. Joe was frank and innocent as any child of her age, whereas Laurie's loneliness was sickening for him. Next question. I am happy as cricket here. In bracket, name and explain the figure of speech. Answer, simile. The happiness of Joe is directly compared to the happiness of the insect cricket. Next question. Guess the meaning of the word affair in the context. Answer. The word affair in the context means responsibility or matter. Let's see next activities, and these are brainstorming activities. 1. Joe's decision to make friends with the lonely boy next door proves to be a good one. Elaborate. You may begin with Joe was a bold, friendly, and warm person. Answer. Joe was bold, friendly, and warm person who observed the boy next door closely and came to the conclusion that he was hungry for friends and fun. She was sad for the boy and felt it her neighborly duty to help the boy come out of his loneliness in her own way. She took a quick decision to catch the boy's attention by throwing snowballs towards the window from where he was peeping. She took the initiative to start an immediate conversation which was well received by the boy. He invited her home and Joe readily accepted. Joe's friendliness made the boy made the boy feel comfortable, and he enjoyed Joe's way of talking, her humor, and most importantly, her companionship. He showed her his library, and together they had gala time, which which he never had before. Next, complete the following statements. 1. To Joe, the fine house seemed like answer an enchanted house. 2. Joe swept a path around the garden for answer Beth to walk in when the sun came out. Next sentence. Joe entered the old stone house carrying answer her broom. Next, in order to tidy the room, Joe answer had whisked thing into place. Next activity, bring out the contrast between the two houses with the help of the following points. Let's see the two columns, House of March and House of Lawrence. Let's see the contrast between these two houses. House of March, one old brown house, 2. Rather bare and shabby. 3. Children played all around. 4. A lively household having 4 girls and a loving mother. Now let's see the house of Lawrence. A. Stately stone mansion. B. Well kept grounds. C. All quiet curtained down at the lower windows. And D. No motherly face smiled at the windows. Next activity. Next activity 4. The traits of characters you meet in the extract are jumbled. Sort them out and write them in the appropriate columns. And characters are 1. Shy, bold, gruff, friendly, withdrawn, perceptive, emphatic, playful, lonely, happy, gentleman, gentlemanly, frank, mature, duly, sharp, adventurous. Now let's see its answer in these characters